Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
There we go.
The motherfucking San Diego Padres are playing my St. Louis Cardinals right now, and this motherfucking Tatis is a beast, and he pissing me off. And he want to do backflips and shit from last night. The Cardinals should have fucking won, and the motherfuckers let them come. They was up 6-2. You motherfucker!
Oh,
Goddamn shit! These motherfuckers done scored.
Shit.
Start the show, man.
We take what we want, and after we take Lex Luger and the Giants, we want the gold, sucker. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. For you, nigga. For you, nigga.
We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold, sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, nigga. We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold, sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, nigga. We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold, sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, nigga. We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold, sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, nigga. Coming for you, nigga. Shit. Heard no podcast like this. Black dudes with a knack for wrestling. Ain't gotta act cool. They that never bashful. And they mass dudes get a show and act a fool on it. Talk smack then put the whole move on it. Fueled by shots and bruise your ass is doomed the award if you want it. Lifelong fans with an honest mission. Get mania ticks without a mission. Nothing but a press pass. This barbershop talk with the best last. Bless that we rambling on ain't you listen. No, we know we got a couple of screws missing. Now who with the two dudes with the cool fishing? And we coming for you, nigga.
This is uncalled for. This
I got the box score. I got the box score up on here.
So yeah, welcome everyone to We Come For You cast. Motherfuckers.
Fuck a cold open, nigga. It's October. Cardinals are in the playoffs as usual. And you know we trying to make this work, motherfuckers.
Well, here's the thing: if we lose, that's it. It's over.
Yeah,
the season over. So, and this motherfucker Hosmer, this motherfucker former Kansas City Royal hits a fucking base hit.
Hey, I mean one thing. All right, shout out to the KC homies, but. The one thing that I take solace in is the fact that motherfuckers lead the Royals and then be way better.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man, these motherfuckers have scored a run.
Yeah, so I just see that. Yeah. No, here, let me turn this shit off. Anyway, welcome everyone to the We Come For You cast. We're gonna try to barrel through this motherfucker while the Cardinals playing. Hopefully they get their shit together. I am RVS. You can find me at FranchiSO6, FRANCHICE06, all social media. And my co-host here is...
I am ROD. You cannot find me on any social media platforms right now because I am... what did you put on here last week, RVS?
Redacted.
I am redacted, yeah. So you can't find me on anything right now. And that's the way it's going to stay until I feel like it, okay? So if y'all don't like it, I don't care. And mind you, yes, this is a wrestling podcast, but I'm watching baseball while SmackDown is on. So I know this is kind of kind of ironic.
Hey, man, listen, if you don't understand, this is serious business. This is baseball. It's St. Louis. Like, we gotta watch the playoffs. We gotta make that happen. So,
and, dude, and this is the thing that pissed me. I'm still on Twitter. Oh, so you can find me on Twitter at R_ATD_R. You can put that down there. You can find me on Twitter at
I'm gonna flash it on the screen real quick. It's gonna be
like that. But so yesterday I went on Twitter and motherfuckers are you San Diego motherfuckers. I guess you ain't been to a goddamn championship in a long time. I don't know. We've been to 11 of them. I don't think I had one. But I'm just saying.
I mean, we've been to a couple more. We won 11 of them.
We won 11. I don't know how many they got, but anyway, and we still got 11 if y'all niggas win. But anyway, all you fucking San Diego motherfuckers, all you 619, you booyaka 619s, all you motherfuckers, you want to get on here like so. They put a line chart on the screen that showed the Cardinals' probability of winning, and it was and it was from ESPN. It was like a 92% probability of chance of them winning. It was like the top of the six, and then the motherfuckers hit 11 fucking home. They did 2 home runs back to back. 2 of them were from Tatis' ass, and the other one from the motherfucker that was right after him. So they hit back to back home. I'm sitting there looking at this shit. I'm like, wait a minute. We was just up 6-2, and now we're down. What the fuck?
What the hell just happened? I mean, shit, man. It's the remnants of the Rona, man. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. It's the remnants of the Rona and the fact that the Cardinals got hit with the Rona early on in the season, and then we had to fucking play 50 games in like 20 days or however much shit that was. It was that ridiculous ass schedule.
Well, I know y'all asses didn't get on here and me talk about baseball. Y'all heard over here talk about wrestling, so let's get into some motherfucking wrestling action.
Yes, sir. We're gonna get into the wrestling action. I mean, because of course the Rona is changing a lot of things right now. So we're gonna just jump right into it. Night of Champions. Yeah. Or Clash of the Champions. Sorry, whatever. They got too many pay-per-views.
Night of Champions, Clash of Champions, Champions of Champions, whatever the fuck.
But WWE had the Clash of Champions pay-per-view this past weekend, and hey man, the Rona changed a lot about that pay-per-view.
It really did. It really, really did. Go ahead with your thoughts on it.
So, just first off, we just gonna talk about who ain't show up because of the Rona, or who wasn't able to show up because of the Rona, or for unknown reasons. Unknown.
Well, sure.
So let's talk about that. So we got on the list, we got Nia Jax, we got Shayna Baszler. So Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, the WWE Women's Champions, or Women's Tag Team Champions, supposed to have a match against the Riot Squad. So both them and the Riot Squad was out.
Right.
Match had to get canceled. They had, assuming the Rona. Cedric Alexander, who just joined the Hurt Business, who stock's going up, been cutting some dope ass promos. He was gone.
Hold up. I'll be right back.
All right. Hold on.
I'm still a motherfucking wrestling fan. I'm still a motherfucking wrestling fan.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna support both of these motherfuckers, all right?
That's what I'm talking about. The Hurt Business. The business is good. Business is good right now. even if we are down by a run, the business is good.
This is good.
But yeah, Cedric Alexander, he wasn't around, right? Presumably because of the Rona. And then also, Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross wasn't around. She was supposed to have a title match against Asuka, and we're gonna recap the whole pay-per-view. So we'll see what Asuka ended up having to do because of that. Mm-hmm. And then last but not least, all the Retribution.
All them niggas had the Rona.
I don't know if they all had the Rona or what happened, but so before we go any further, so Retribution. They've been just causing shit, causing havoc, beating people up every week on Raw, just causing trouble, all this good shit.
Right.
So big storyline development with Retribution. They come out and they, apparently WWE's like, we signed these niggas who have been terrorizing everybody every week to contracts for some strange reason. And then these motherfuckers.
So wait a minute. So if you own a business and you have a bunch of motherfuckers coming in ransacking your fucking business, and then we just like, oh yeah, you know what? We tired of y'all doing this shit to us, so rather than calling the police, you sign them niggas to a contract.
You know what? You want to fuck shit up here? Well, you work here now. Guess what? You work here now. You work here now. Work here now, nigga.
I don't get it.
So, but not only that. So Retribution, they not only do they work here now, but these motherfuckers. So they revealed themselves, but not only they revealed themselves, but they revealed themselves like a fucking probate. Retribution had a whole probate where they came, they revealed themselves, they had masks on, and they had line names. Everybody in Retribution got a line name. So So we're gonna go down the list. I'm actually missing one, so I'll see if you know this one. So we have and the names. Okay, so my first reaction to these names.
They're straight up line names.
They're line names. They're line names. So the line names for Retribution, we got D.O. Maladin, but as the bros of Retribution call me, Mace. They got Big Brother Shane Thorne, but as the bros of Retribution call me, Slapjack.
This nigga's name is Slapjack.
This motherfucking name Slapjack.
Nigga, that sounds like something you can get in Jack in the Box, dog.
That sounds like something you don't want to. That sounds like something you get in the back of Jack in the Box parking lot.
Right.
If you go to the wrong Jack in the Box, you'll get a Slapjack in the back. You don't want that.
The Slapjack. Oh, you want a Slapjack?
Meet me around back in 15 minutes. So we got Big Brother Dominic Dijak, also known as T-Bar.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. This nigga's name is T-Bar?
T-Bar. T
like
dash.
T dash.
Yes.
Like, hold up. Wait a minute. This is so apropos. I'm glad we do video now. So this nigga's name is T bar, like this type of bar. T bar. T bar. Is that this nigga's name?
That's that nigga's name. That's that nigga's name. T-Bar.
This nigga's name is T-Bar.
Like if you had a cup of tea, you could hold that up next to that sign, and that would be that nigga's name.
Bro, if I had the batteries, I'd turn this motherfucker on. But this nigga's name is T-Bar. Y'all couldn't think of a better name than that, man. T-Bar.
T-Bar.
Come on, man.
So
he T-Bar.
So he tried to Dominic, to Dijak, to his credit, he tried to salvage it on Twitter. So Retribution has been some savages on Twitter. He said the T-Bar stand for that boy ain't right.
Okay. Okay.
But you know they didn't come up with that. He came up with that after the fact.
He knew that shit was whack. He was like, yeah, let's think of some thuggish name. Ooh, I got it. How about T-Bar? Yeah. Such good shit.
Yeah, Donovan Dijak came up with that shit afterwards.
Hey man, I'm gonna be T-Bar.
So we also got moving on to the ladies, the two ladies in Retribution. We got Big Sister Mia Yim, also known as Reckoning.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, Reckoning ain't a bad name. She even started.
Better than T-Bar.
It's better than T-Bar. It's better than Slapjack. Slapjack, like I said, Slapjack don't sound like something you want at all.
No, at all.
Not nowhere near yourself. But yes, me and Yim actually started up. Though I think actually all of them started up separate Twitter accounts, except Shane Thorne for some reason. Shane Thorne used his own old ass Twitter account and just like he literally crossed out Shane Thorne in the Twitter name and wrote Slapjack next to it. So also
Slapjack, T-Bar. What? Why? Where did these writers come from, man? Where do they come from?
I don't know. So that's a very good point. So I was thinking about this recently. So last side note, Mercedes Martinez. I don't even know what her name is because it got changed.
Okay.
And I tried to look at that shit up before the show, but I couldn't find it. So she is question mark. But that brings up a good point about WWE. So there are so many stories. There's so many like sports writers that I follow on Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff that just pop up and be like, yeah, I wrote for WWE for like 2 months. And it's like, wait, when the fuck did you start writing for WWE?
Right.
When did this happen? So I feel like what happens is that WWE just has a rotation of people that just come in and out of the door.
Like a bullpen? Like a writing bullpen?
Like a bullpen, yeah, exactly. Like they call up somebody, they start getting warmed up, and they just run their ass out on the field, and they write for 2 months, and then they gone. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Well,
like,
clearly they don't be warming some of these motherfuckers up. They just stick them out there cold and shit, and then motherfuckers be blasting off in their ass because they be terrible.
they be like, oh, T-bar, and then Vince be like, yes, okay, yeah. Now you're fucking thinking.
That is a hideous ass name.
So yeah, Retribution. They all got the Rona or something. They wasn't at Night of Champions. They had a big ass reveal and then wasn't at Night of Champions. Side note, also, the motherfucker Shane Thorne, his mask looked like somebody cut up a paper plate and put that on his face. I think CM Punk or somebody said that, like, oh, he must have got bored in catering.
Oh shit! He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna cut this up with it. I'm wearing out here, dog.
I'm just gonna tuck mine in.
I'm talking about tuck mine in. Fucking T-bar.
So we gonna get off Retribution. We gonna go down the results of Night of Champions. So did you watch the event at all, or did you
only
just
watched the last 2 matches since it was the only 2 I cared about, and apparently that's all you needed to watch.
yes. So hold that thought. We gonna get there. I'm really gonna speed through the results because I really don't give a shit. So, here we go. So Night of Champions or Clash of Champions results. We had Nakamura and Cesaro defeating the Lucha House Party via pinfall to retain the which show are they on? Raw. No, SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So this match was actually good. This next match, I actually watched this earlier today. Sami Zayn defeated Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles to, it says here win, but to retain the Intercontinental Championship because he never lost the shit in the first place. Now, that match was actually pretty damn good. It was, pretty standard what you think of AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy, which I think will come from a ladder match. This motherfucker Sami Zayn, though, this like the shit that they had him doing in this match, or the shit he did in this match, basically he won the match by first he got some handcuffs. He put the handcuffs through Jeff Hardy's ear piercing and then handcuffed the other end to a ladder. So Jeff Hardy had to pick up the whole ladder in order to get into the ring.
Oh shit.
So then he took some other handcuffs, put half on his wrist, slapped the other half on the AJ Styles. So AJ Styles was like, fuck, now I got to climb up the ladder. So he puts Sami Zayn in a fireman's carry. While AJ Styles is climbing up the ladder, Jeff Hardy's dragging the whole ladder in the ring by his ear. Sami Zayn spits out the key to the handcuffs, unhooks himself, handcuffs AJ Styles to the ladder, then climbs up, wins the championships. And to that point, says, hey, man, I never lost the title, so still, y'all need to announce me as still.
Right.
And I just want to say, asshole Sami Zayn, like quality television.
Yeah,
I just wanted to say that real quick.
Yeah, it is. I think I need to go back and watch that match because I heard it was good.
It was really good. Also, if you get a chance, y'all out there too, The Ringer has a really good article about Sami Zayn, and as he turned heel, he stopped doing like all of his moves. So it basically like talks about when was the last time he did any of his signature moves or shit, which I didn't even think about, where I was like, damn, like this motherfucker literally, like everything that he did, like he whittled his moveset down to just basically like punches and kicks.
Okay.
Punches, kicks, and talking shit. That's all he do now.
Okay.
But the crazy thing was they talked about the Blue Thunder Bomb and how he's never beat anybody with it. Only person he beat with it was AJ Styles, who was in this match, and he actually pulled it out in the ladder match. Like he hadn't done it for like almost 2 years now. He pulled it out during the ladder match and then actually won the match. So it's like he got a little bit of foresight or whatever he's doing with his shit. So shout out to Sami Zayn for that.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta watch that ladder match. I heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah, it was dope. It was real dope. I mean, it's everything you think a ladder match would be. Like those cats did some crazy ass shit, man. Like it's almost one of those things where it's like it's a little bit hard to watch, but I'm still keep watching though.
Right.
All right, moving on to the next match. So this has shit about the 24/7 championship. The long and short of it is R-Truth walked in with the 24/7 championship and walked out with that shit.
Skip the R-Truth. I'm done with the R-Truth shit, bro. I can't fucking deal with it no more. It's a shit show now, man. Yeah. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't like. It's not funny. The shit's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny
at all.
At all. So no, fuck that, man. Stop doing that crazy dumb shit, man. And I'm ready for him to do something serious. Like I'm done. Like WWE needs to stop with the comedy act with everything. I don't want to see no funny shit. Like stop.
Yeah. No, especially because the shit that Vince McMahon thinks is funny ain't funny.
It's trash.
Flat out. I don't know. It's like Vince McMahon is what 74 going on 12, man. Like I don't know what the fuck he thinks funny, but that motherfucker thinks some crazy shit is funny. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna move on. So Asuka defeated Selena Vega via submission. All right, whatever. So Lashley defeated Apollo Crews via submission to retain the title. So that was Hurt Business versus Apollo Crews, Ricochet. So here's my question, man. How long is it going to be before Apollo Crews and Ricochet join the Hurt Business?
I was thinking that was going to happen too. They're going to do it. Give it to the Royal Rumble.
Yep. I agree.
Now, the true question is, how long is it going to be until MVP is WWE Champion?
Ooh.
That's the question.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a good question. They could parlay and finesse that.
Because I'll say this, and I've heard this. Vince actually has a spot in his heart for MVP based off of his story. Like that's been told from both parties. Yeah. Like Vince actually respects how this man came through. You know what I mean? He was in jail, got out of jail, got his life together, and came to WWE. And Vince has liked this dude ever since. So if there's anybody who has a chance that's black that can be WWE champion, it's MVP.
Yeah, man. And you know what? I think it'll be dope too because of that redemption story and because it's obvious that MVP is all about putting over younger black people. Like flat out. Like let's be real. He's all about putting over younger black people because he did the same thing in TNA. Mm-hmm. He was in TNA and he made the Beatdown Clan, him, Kenny King. Bobby Lashley was in that too.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even think about Bobby Lashley was in Beatdown Clan too.
Yeah.
And he brought in Samoa Joe on the back end. Like, yo, MVP is about bringing up blacks and minorities, man. So I would love to see him win a major title in WWE.
I would too.
Yes. All right, so moving on to more niggas. Street Profits beat Andrade and Angel Garza to retain the Raw Tag Team title.
Now, I saw at the end of this match something weird happened. Like the referee counted 3, and was he supposed to, or?
I don't know. I didn't watch that shit. So I ain't even hold you. I ain't watched that shit. Like everybody, like we said a couple episodes ago, man, this is the 3,000th time that these motherfuckers have all fought each other. Like,
dude, if I see them fight again, and if I see motherfucking Seth Rollins and motherfucking Rey Mysterio one more time, we gonna have some problems.
Well, okay. Well, let's get into that real quick because they didn't have a match on Clash of Champions, but so. This whole Seth Rollins thing, now they got Rey Mysterio, his whole fucking family is on WWE. But they got this weird storyline where Buddy Murphy and Rey Mysterio's daughter are supposed to be talking. So Buddy Murphy like 30, 31, 32. Rey Mysterio's daughter like 19. What's up with that? What they doing?
Dude, I don't know where they going with that. Like, this whole where she was talking to Buddy Murphy, and ain't this girl? Didn't she she's 17 or something like that? Or
she 19.
She 19, but ain't Buddy Murphy? Shit, that nigga at least 30. He at least 30. And this motherfucker's talking to a 19-year-old. I get it, it's legal, but damn, motherfucker, for real? Like, and then she trying to act like she naive and shit. Talking about he's such a good guy. He's different. No, he's not.
No, he ain't.
No, he's not. He just want to get in them. Oh, hey.
Hey. This motherfucker just literally got out of a cult. This motherfucker just got on a coat and jumped in your DMs. What you think about to happen?
Did you imagine God having a daughter and and you find out the motherfucker that she tried to bring home just got out of a fucking coat? He told us, yeah, Dad, I'm taking her. Bobby's taking me out. Bobby bring his ass to this motherfucking house, and he gonna be taking out more than just himself. He gonna be taking his jaw out of his fucking face when he bring his ass to my door.
He said, have you heard about my savior? His name is Seth Rollins. You're like, get the fuck out. Get out. Get your ass out. Just get out.
Get out. Get your ass up out of here.
Throw his ass out the house like Jazz.
Savior Seth Rollins. Okay. Well, you need to call Seth Rollins right now because you're going to need some savior in you because I'm about to whoop your ass. You got 5 minutes to get your ass up. If I come back here and you still standing here in 5 minutes, you're going to be gone.
Oh, man. All right, so moving on. So we talked about Asuka earlier, but she had to play double duty because motherfuckers had the Rona. So Asuka defeated Bayley via disqualification after Bayley hit Asuka with a steel chair. And then Sasha Banks came back.
Blue hair.
With blue hair. You know what I'm saying? She going back to her roots? Is that? Nah, I ain't about to make that equivalence, nigga.
Right.
So, Sasha versus Bayley. Like, one thing that people have been talking about is that they haven't gotten a chance to really do in main roster WWE what they did in NXT.
Yep.
Hopefully they get that chance. It's going to be a little bit different with Bayley being a heel and Sasha being a face, I guess. But I'm not confident that WWE won't fuck it up.
No, yeah, the WWE is notorious for fucking shit up. In fact, as a matter of fact, they actually have a track record in fucking shit up and burying shit. So if I want to take the over-under on WWE fucking something up, I think I'm going to take the higher.
Oh, I'm taking the over for sure. In Vegas. Yeah. In Vegas and Toledo and in Spokane. I'm taking them odds in every city, dog. Every single one. All right, so we moving on to the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre defeated Randy Orton to retain the title after Randy Orton got beat up by all the legends and thrown into an ambulance. It was an ambulance match.
Right.
So that was cool. But the funny shit, though, on Raw the next night, they had this whole Legends celebration. They had a Legends locker room. And at the very end of the show, Randy Orton, dressed up as a janitor, rolls up on the Legends locker room, goes in that bitch, puts on night vision goggles, cuts the lights off, and beats the shit out of everybody. All right, now, whoever wrote that shit.
That was pretty good.
That was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I don't know what you were smoking to come up with that, but it was good.
That was pretty good. I like the fact because you thought it could have been another Retribution member. You didn't know.
Exactly. Right. It would have been Lockjaw. Dude, like Retribution member Lockjaw, you know. All right, so moving on. This is the match we're gonna dig into. I'm gonna put my drink down and talk about this.
Yeah.
So the match that we want, that the whole reason for talking about this whole pay-per-view, because I ain't watched the whole shit anyway.
I've been waiting to talk about this.
Yes. The tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Hey, listen, I'm gonna let him know. The tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Tribal chief.
The real tribal chief.
The CTC.
Defeated Jey Uso via stoppage, via throwing the towel for the Universal Championship. Hey, man, I'm just gonna sit back. What were your thoughts on the main event?
So that's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Like when I go in here and I bitch and moan and complain about the flipping and flopping and dodging and dipping and give me a reason why I should mean something, and then that match pretty much checked every checkbox and what a wrestling match should have. Now, I'm not a wrestler. I've been in a WWE ring, but I've never fucking took a bump in a motherfucking WWE ring because they would have kicked my black ass out, and I just never done the shit. But I've been watching this shit long enough, okay? Over 30 years. So I got a decent eye for what is good, what sucks, what should be, and what shouldn't be. And I'm pretty sure if I had a conversation with some veterans, which I have, they would agree with me.
All the time.
If I've had a conversation with some with a few WWE Hall of Famers, which I have, they would agree with me. That match was perfect. I have nothing bad to say about it. It had psychology. It had storytelling. It had high flying. It had physicality. It had emotion. It had facial expressions. It had here's the key ingredient that it had. It had realism.
Yep.
The moment you put realism and it's blurred, and you just trying to figure out once you put some realism into WWE, that's when it's good. That's when the shit is good. That match literally had me on the edge of my seat because I'm invested into the story. There wasn't one damn plancho. There wasn't one goddamn moonsault. There wasn't a corkscrew DDT off the top rope. There wasn't none of that. There wasn't no fucking Meltzer driver. None of that bullshit. It was a regular ass physical match with story. Storytelling still works, and that proved it. And it was from all parties, from Roman Reigns to Jimmy and Jey Uso to Paul Heyman to the announcers. Everything in that match was flawless and well done. And if they continue to do stories like that, and this is the thing, WWE, you should be doing stories more like that now because there's no fans there. There's nobody saying, "No, this is awesome," and nothing like that. So you have to. You're working the camera now. Everybody's watching from the crib. Everybody's at the crib. So you gotta get people to get immersed at home. And you're not going to do that shit with no fucking corkscrew three. Oh, did we get up? No, we didn't. Oh, we would have corkscrew these 360 fucking elbow drop. You gotta sell a motherfucking story. And that's that match was perfect. That match was perfect. If you don't think that match was good, something's wrong with you. That match is damn near a match that a new and up-and-comer can actually go on the WWE network and watch, and their coach can say, okay, look at this match and pick out 5 things in that match and bring it to your repertoire, and then come and see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
it was that good.
Yep. So I echo all those sentiments, and here's the thing, I'm gonna say some shit that the IWC is gonna get pissed off at me.
They don't get mad. They don't like our black asses anyway.
You know what? Hey, IWC, if you pissed off, go ahead, comment on YouTube or we coming for UCast@gmail.com. Go ahead and comment on this. But guess what?
Yeah.
Roman Reigns just had match of the year.
Oh, yeah. You by yourself on this one.
Listen. Hey, you know what? Hey, hold on. Hey, like, I know this is hyperbole. But guess what? I'm gonna say that shit anyway. I'm gonna say that. Hey, listen. What's up? If you shoot at the king, you best not miss, my nigga.
Match of the year?
I'm saying that. I'm saying that right now.
Wow.
I'm saying that right now. Roman Reigns had match of the year. And this is something, if you told me a year ago that I would say some shit like this, I would have smacked you. Just open hand.
If I would have said, hey, Ray, you know what's going to be match of the year one day? It's going to be Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. You get the fuck out of my face.
Nigga, what the fuck you talk? Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso? Nigga, what?
No disrespect to Jey Uso, man.
No disrespect. That's the homie. Jey Uso's the homie. But and the reason why I go out and say that, I know there's been some dope ass matches. You know, what was it? Kenny Omega and Hangman Page versus Young Bucks at the last pay-per-view that we was all able to go outside, the AEW pay-per-view. Good ass match. We had the Firefly Funhouse match this year. Good ass match.
Yep.
even the Undertaker. What was it? The Graveyard? I forgot what.
That was a dope match too. The
good ass match.
Boneyard match. Yeah.
Boneyard match. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Boneyard match. The reason why I say this is a good ass match, or why I say it's match of the year, number one, because it's one of the things that wrestling fans have been wanting to see forever.
Yep. And they pulled the trigger on it. They pulled the trigger on it when it was still relevant.
Exactly.
As opposed to somebody else that we won't get into.
Exactly.
The sparkle fingers on him because he's in Fast and Furious and doing all these commercials and shit now. But he didn't do it.
He didn't do it. He wanted to do it. He wanted to do it.
Yeah, he wanted to do it
with him.
But he didn't let him do it. But he wanted to do it.
And what you didn't know is he actually right there. You just can't see him.
You just can't see him.
But no, WWE pulled the trigger on some shit that people have been waiting years for, and they told a legit ass story. Like you were saying, they told a legit ass story with real connotations behind it. Real life cousins.
Yes.
They show all the pictures. They show all the videos, all that shit.
Yep.
And not only that, but we've been saying this on the podcast for a while now. They let Joe Anoa'i be Joe Anoa'i.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They let Roman Reigns be the dude that he actually is. Because Roman Reigns was years ago. He was out here on interviews saying shit like, "Hey man, ain't nobody working as hard as me. Ain't nobody out here grinding as hard as me. Y'all can say what y'all want, but I'm gonna be on top because that's what I'm gonna be." He's the actual leader of the locker room in WWE for a reason. Yep. So I say that was match of the year because they gave him the opportunity to just be like, yo, be the dude that you are. Mm-hmm. And he was like, bet.
Bro, he didn't change his look. He looked like the man now. He actually looks like now a top contender for Brock Lesnar. Like now it looks like, okay, they about even now.
Exactly. And that's another thing. Like he's never been able to really beat Brock.
Yeah.
With this high profile, it's up there. It's up there.
The realism of it, the trash talking in the match, and hearing that, and then you bringing that out so we can hear it.
Yeah.
I forgot what podcast I was listening to. I think it was Busted Open Radio with Bully Ray and Mark Henry and Dave LaGreca, and they were talking about did we get a home run? Okay, no, we didn't.
I'm over here checking the box score too.
They were talking about would having fans with that match would it have the same result, and I kind of agree with them. I don't think it would have been as more impactful with fans there because here's the thing because now that Roman Reigns is a heel, there's a possibility he could have been cheered because that's what we want. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Right.
Bully Ray disagreed because it would have been like, they would have booed. And I think they would have booed like towards the end when they was telling them to throw the towel in. Because, I mean, all that finish was Rocky IV. And but it was done perfect. You know?
Right. Well, and I think part of the problem, and this is what WWE got wrong, even going back as far as The Rock. When, in the early 2000s, when The Rock was on top and they, when WCW and ECW folded, what they didn't realize was that when people start turning on The Rock, they should have turned him heel because he would have been fighting a bunch of people that the fans really cared about. Think about this for a second. If they turned The Rock heel in the early 2000s and put him up against RVD for the World Championship, what that would have done, they eventually did it for RVD in like 2006 against Cena.
Right.
But it was like, okay, we doing this ECW novelty thing.
Right.
What they would have done if it was 2003, they had The Rock going up against RVD. RVD wouldn't be on, just now leaving Impact right now, which we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Right.
RVD will probably still be in WWE smoking all the weed because they can't do shit to him now. But yes, I mean the shit talking was amazing.
Yes.
The spot in the match when Roman Reigns was outside the ring and Jey Uso was pulling himself up on the commentary table, and Roman looked at the commentators and was just like, "Yo, man, hey, man, this is my cousin, man. Like, I don't even want to do this, man. I don't even want to do this, but I got to. So
I think my favorite psychology part of the match was when Paul Heyman was like, "Oh my God, Roman, you're the tribal chief. You the tribal chief." And Roman Reigns was like, "Hey, dog, I don't want to hear you say it. I want to hear him say it." Shit.
Yes. Oh my God. Man. I was like, yo.
He was like, yo. He's like, I do, but I want to spend red money.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, man. It's like Roman's heel turn. It's like I'm kind of sad I'm missing SmackDown right now. It's probably right around that time where they're actually gonna crown him as the tribal chief to see what's gonna happen, because Roman's already talked about he's getting new music.
Yep.
He's getting even different gear. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see this character progress.
Turn it up. Crank, like you got it. You got something here. Crank that shit up. Break him away from the Shield, like you did with Seth Rollins. Though I don't even remember him. They should have been and did that shit. Crank that shit up and break that Shield barrier. It's time to get him away from the Shield.
Yep.
He's your guy now.
Yep.
He's the man. Yep. He's the man. Now you got him with Paul Heyman. Push him to the moon now.
Yep.
You now have probably one of the biggest heels that have been there in a long time. And he's good at it. Yep. He's really good. It's so natural. It's really, really good at it.
Yeah, they got to keep him that way. And what they also have to do, they also have to build up baby faces. Like build up.
Big E.
Yeah. Listen. It gotta be Big E. Mm-hmm. It gotta be somebody that the crowd cares about. Mm-hmm. That's the only person. Even if they bring Brock back, Brock as a baby face ain't really gonna have the same impact as somebody that the crowd really cares about. Yep. Big E is that dude. Mm-hmm. Big E's the dude they gotta put over.
Here's the thing that they put in your mind too. If Roman Reigns did that to his family, imagine what the fuck he gonna do to somebody that ain't his family.
Exactly. We gonna see. Hopefully, if WWE doesn't fuck this up, because they might fuck it up. But if they don't mess this up, we gonna see Roman Reigns beat the dog shit out of people.
Dude, I don't think they're gonna fuck it up, because I really think Paul Heyman is at the helm of this. I really do.
Yeah.
I think he's quarterbacking this. He's like, yo, bring Roman to me. I'll take care of him. Yeah. I really think it's him doing it.
Yeah, well, so it was one of the low-key things. So when Roman announced that he had his leukemia came back, one of the things somebody brought up that I totally missed was that him and Paul Heyman are actually really fucking cool, like for real. Okay. So that's also why that works, is that they're actually friends. Now Roman is playing a role of just like, yo, this is business. I'm not friends with you. I just need a representation. The other good thing I like about the storyline, the realism in the fact that Roman Reigns left in order to protect himself and his family from getting coronavirus, and WWE legit treated him like shit.
Yep.
WWE legit stopped mentioning him on television, stopped showing him in videos, stopped doing all this shit because he was the top dog. He was the literal top dog, the literal top man in the company. And he said, yo, I'm not fucking with y'all with this damn virus. Right. Vince really got mad at him. So I think really the catalyst of him turning heel was Vince bringing him back and being like, oh, because if Vince has the brain trust, on some level, Vince thinks that the people think like he does, right? And honestly, the biggest demographic for WWE right now is men over the age of 50. So largely, Vince isn't wrong.
Okay.
If the largest demographic for them is men over 50, yo, we're talking about a bunch of people that are probably Trump supporters. Probably Trump supporters. Mad at the Samoan dude who said, yo, I'm not wrestling until this whole coronavirus thing is set up, or until y'all get better testing. Now that he did, he legitimately didn't lose the championship. So he's like, yo, I'm coming back for that shit. And Paul Heyman right here to represent me in that shit. It's all very real.
They got something good there, man. Just don't fuck it up. Whatever y'all do, don't fuck it up, man.
So, speaking of WWE fucking shit up, so we're going to stay on Roman Reigns, but he was just on Complex Sports Load Management podcast, and they asked him about would he want to fight CM Punk. So, Roman Reigns said that CM Punk, sorry, I'll say this, and I quote, Roman Reigns said this, all the way from someone as big as The Rock to someone like CM Punk, for instance, who really hits home with our audience, our hardcore fans. If you watch wrestling for the past 10 to 15 years and you love it and it's within your blood, then you probably have some kind of feelings about that guy.
Right.
I know I do.
Right.
Just by doing one of these things, he made my job a little bit harder. If it's something that the fans can get behind and that it can really make them stick their teeth into the product and really dive into the creative with us, I'm willing to fight CM Punk. I don't like the guy, and I don't know many people that do, but I'm willing to put business first and make really good content if that's the case. He'd probably have to get slapped around a few times in order to get his mind right. But if he's willing and the fans and the audience are going to like it and be into it, then most likely I'm going to be into it. Roman Reigns.
That's a money match.
Yes, it's a money match. Flat out. So I bring that up to say this, and this is gonna be the second thing that the IWC gets mad at me for.
Oh shit!
And I'm glad I timed this right because my glass of Uncle Ned.
Hold on, let me get my refill before you drop the bomb. Hold on.
It's gonna be a pipe bomb, if you will. A pipe bomb. I had a couple drops left. That's fine.
Fuck this shit. I'm gonna bring the whole goddamn thing over here.
Go ahead. The whole case of Truly. So, yeah. IWC, Internet Wrestling Community. Are y'all ready to have a difficult conversation about CM Punk?
You know, I'm always ready to have a difficult ass conversation.
Yeah, I think we need to have a difficult conversation, a heart to heart about CM Punk.
Let's do it.
So here's the thing. All right, man. I'll admit, Money in the Bank 2011 was probably one of the dopest things that I've seen in wrestling. The culmination of it, CM Punk, like legit leaving the company. Again, we were talking about realism. A real storyline of him leaving the company and actually winning the WWE Championship on the way out and just throwing shit into turmoil. Probably still one of the best storylines I've seen. One of them. It's not the top, but it's up there.
Right.
CM Punk ran that summer, you know, when he came back a little bit too early, but what he was able to do once he came back and be the voice of the voiceless and you know, everybody remembered the pipe bomb from a couple of weeks before Money in the Bank. It was dope. And I ain't gonna lie, I was, you know, huge CM Punk fan up until the point where he got released or quit or whatever happened.
Right.
But then he went to UFC. This motherfucker went to UFC. He got his ass whooped. By Mickey. He got his ass whooped. Twice. Once, not once, but twice. Once by a man by the name of Mickey Gall. Whose UFC record to this day is 6-3-1. And also by a motherfucker named Mike Jackson. Mike Jackson. This motherfucker got beat in UFC by Michael.
Hey, this he get his ass whooped by T-Bar.
This motherfucker CM Punk got his face moonwalked on by Michael Jackson in UFC. And I understand the whole thing about living your dreams and all that shit. His ass wanted to be a UFC fighter when he was 40 years old. Man, hey man, go for your dreams. But motherfucker, and this is why people in wrestling don't like his ass. He, unlike Brock Lesnar, he exposed the business.
Right.
And I know kayfabe is a thing of the past. I know all of that shit. But I feel like a lot of motherfuckers in wrestling don't fuck with him because he really exposed the business. Brock Lesnar left wrestling and went to UFC and became a champion. He went out there and started actually whooping people's ass. So then when he came back to wrestling, it was believable that he was beating people's ass in wrestling.
Right.
for the people that want to see CM Punk come back to WWE, motherfucker, for what? What is CM Punk gonna do in WWE?
Nothing. It's nothing for him to do. It's nothing for him to do. It's nothing. All it is just, well, I guess you would want him to come back because these motherfuckers fucking.
Shit.
I guess because I can't even fucking think about to bust this fucking game right over. I guess it's because you want them to have matches that you've never seen before. You know,
for sure.
You want to see a CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. You want to see CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. I don't know. Was Seth Rollins on the main roster when CM Punk was there? I don't think he was.
No, yeah, he was. Well, he was towards the tail end because remember the Shield was allegedly back then CM Punk's group. Like they started out as being, and then WWE fucked that whole shit up.
Okay.
But they was legit supposed to be like CM Punk's enforcers.
Okay. Well, now these guys can stand up on their own and not as an individual. I mean, as a group. So
exactly.
I mean, I would like to see CM Punk, interact. I definitely would want to see CM Punk interact with somebody like an AJ Styles,
for sure, yeah,
or Roman Reigns now, Ricochet, MVP. I mean, I would like to see that.
Yeah, no, and I agree with the one-off matches. I agree with all that, but from the standpoint of like who he is now. And I get it. I get it. He's not enamored with wrestling no more. You know what I'm saying? They like Fox hired him. They were basically like, yo, you could come in and just be the dude that would just talk shit about WWE. That's fine.
Right.
But at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, hey man, how am I to believe that if you get back in this ring, you could really back it up?
That's
because
true.
also just like all those people you name, all of those people are on a way higher level than they were when CM Punk was around.
Yep.
Even cats that were in WWE before him, Randy Orton is on a way higher level than CM Punk was when he was around.
Right.
So this motherfucker's been out of wrestling for what, 5-6 years?
Yep.
What's he about to do? IWC. Let me know. Like I said, I understand.
They gonna be coming for you, man.
Hey man, hey, like I said, comment on YouTube. Send us some emails. We coming for ucast@gmail.com. Hey, let me know. Tell me why I'm wrong. Let me know. Let me know, nigga. But again, if you come at the can, you best not miss.
Best not miss. You can get your ass whooped.
All right, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from that. We got a little bit more WWE news. So WWE has the draft coming up. So they have Night of Champions or Clash of Champions. They confirmed that the annual WWE draft is on the horizon.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
Does the Tribal Chief go to Monday Night Raw?
Ooh, damn.
Does he go? Has he been built up to put the Universal Championship on Raw? Because there has been rumors that they're trying to make a new belt and make it seem more traditional, and they're going to do it for both the WWE belt and the Universal Champ. Well, no.
Oh.
I heard they were trying to do it for the Universal Championship to make it seem like the belt versus the WWE belt. That's what I've heard.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The rumor is that Roman might head back to Raw.
Damn. Man,
and could you imagine him? Could you imagine him now with Seth Rollins coming together?
Yeah.
Or oh shit, imagine him with the Hurt Business right now.
Ooh. That would be some like they would have to literally keep them apart and be like, yo, this is like some low key combustible shit. Like we can't even put y'all together. Like it's like they gotta like almost come because and then just like move them apart,
Right.
I think this though. So man, Raw is too fucking long.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And it affects everything else that they do. There could be some good shit that I want to see on Raw.
Yep.
But I will not watch it live because it's 3 hours.
Yep.
Flat out.
And it's too long. oh God, it's too long with a bunch of other stuff where it doesn't matter.
Yes,
like when you put Selena Vega out there, it doesn't matter. I'm not investing. Other people might, but I feel like the execution of the story is lackluster, and it doesn't matter.
Right.
Like the R-Truth shit. Stop. The 24. Just stop. Stop with that shit. The only thing I know that goes on Monday Night Raw is the motherfucking Hurt Business, fucking goddamn me, Drew McIntyre, and Randy Orton, and Retribution. I don't care about anything else. I don't need, like, what happened? What's up with Raw Underground now? What the fuck is up with that shit? What are they doing with that? What's up with that shit?
They built that one nigga, that one big ass nigga up on Raw Underground, only to have Braun Strowman walking around Raw Underground and beat him. What?
I feel like Braun Strowman is just gonna be like the king of Raw Underground. Like, are they gonna have a belt or something?
Yeah. What's the point of Raw Underground? To this day, is it going to be a championship? When they start letting fans back in, are they still gonna have it? Or are they just gonna like forget about the shit in 30 days? What the fuck? What is Raw Underground?
Yeah, it's time, because now they didn't let the cat out of the bag with Retribution. It's time to let the cat out of the bag with Raw Underground. Like, is that where I go, like on WWF Warzone on PlayStation, where I had to have a grudge match and Ahmed Johnson come on the screen talk about some juice make sugar and the Sam Ripper? Is that where we go? Because that's like what Raw Underground looked like, that background that Ahmed Johnson was behind when he's talking about being the Sam Ripper. Okay, is that what it is?
Tooth and a punchy.
Break it off. Because I forgot to take my medication in the morning. And I'm in a real bad mood. Hey, if you listen to this podcast and you just died and had to pull over because that shit was so funny, I'm sorry. But we like-minded.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, go to YouTube. After you finish watching this whole shit, go type in "Fun with Ahmed Johnson" and just watch all of them. There's like 6 of them. Watch all of them.
Juice makes sugar.
Juice makes sugar.
Juice makes sugar.
So as far as the draft is concerned, so my main thing, I feel like they about to break up Hurt Business.
I hope not. Why? Like
because they black.
Literally.
They black.
Break those niggas up. They too strong. It got Bobby Lashley up. All right, break them apart. The niggas are too strong. You imagine hearing Vince and Titan Tower say, the niggas are too strong. Break them up.
Hey, I so want to make that the name of this episode.
Damn it. The niggas are too strong.
The niggas are too strong. Daryl ain't gonna let us make that the name of the episode, but I want to make that the name of the episode. The niggas are too strong.
God damn it, the niggas are too strong. Break them up. It's time to shake them up. Shake things up again. Break those niggas up.
Shake these niggas up. It's time. Draft these niggers to war. I don't care. Shake them up.
How do you do it? It don't matter how you do it. Just break one of them and the niggas are too strong. They're too strong. You gotta break them up. I want to see it. Oh, shit.
Oh gosh. All right, Daryl. What if I name it N star 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 are too strong?
Break those niggas up. They got momentum. Bring them up. Bring them up. The election's coming up. Break those niggas up. You know the niggas don't vote. Bring them up.
My nigga Donald put out Facebook ads to make sure they ain't vote. But this Hurt Business to make a vote. Break them up. Break these niggas up.
Folks, this has been the We Coming For You cast. And you can follow me at this ain't the show.
I'm gonna roll some credits. I ain't never rolled no credits before. We just gonna roll the credits. Just roll the credits. You know what? Just cut this shit up.
Oh shit! Yeah, we done. We out. Oh shit! Bring him up.
Oh man. Well, I think we got to move on since then. So speaking of Vince breaking niggas up. So Wrestling Incorporated has learned that Vince McMahon sent an email to talent this week reminding them that they have until today, Friday, October 2nd. As of right now, to sever any unauthorized business relationship with third parties. So we going back to that. We're talking about that.
Come on. They back on this stopping motherfuckers on Twitch shit again.
Oh. But it gets crazier.
Well, what more stipulation do you got to have? We already taking you off of it. What you trying to control it now?
Actually, yes.
Oh, dog. Break those niggas up. They bring them up. They too strong. They got that Twitch. They got Xavier Woods with his own TV station. Bring them up.
It's so
the goddamn coronavirus already killed my XFL. They broke my niggas up, so break the other niggas up.
Oh,
God damn it.
Nah, man. Bishop Man legit said, y'all niggas got 4 weeks. You got 4 weeks, and we're taking over your Twitch. We're going to break you niggas up. Taking over your damn Twitch. We're going to break you and them Twitch niggas up in 4 weeks. God damn it, pal.
Oh, shit. Pal. Oh, the Cardinals ain't shit. Break them niggas up.
Break them niggas up. Just break them niggas up, man. Oh, my God.
Oh, wait. The only nigga they got is Dexter Fowler. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So that's what I least about.
Matt, fact check me on that. I might be wrong, but go ahead.
Hey, shout out to the Scenario Sports, man. If y'all want a deeper dive into sports, hit up Matt on the Scenario Sports.
Perfect segue.
SOLC
Perfect segue for me saying break the niggas up on the Cardinals, and there's hardly any niggas on the team. Matt, you're going to love that. You might want to use this as a drop. Just bleep it out.
Break them boom up. Hey, you know what? We got to move on. We got to get past WWE.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. It's just, it would be funny to hear Vince McMahon say, break those niggas up.
I might have to bring back the old school. We coming for you cats. Drop the keep it up, my nigga. I might have to bring that back for this episode.
Niggas got T-shirts. They're starting to sell. Well, don't break those niggas up. So niggas are making me money.
Niggas buy T-shirts.
Niggas will buy T-shirts and chicken
and Jordans
and menthols. Hey, that's it. That's it. We done. It's time to go. It's time to go to that black girl segment.
Oh man, we gonna go to the black y'all segment. Have to break them niggas up. Oh man. Well, okay. So the next story is kind of related. I will say that.
And mythos. Where's the lie?
Hey, niggas do buy menthols, though.
Trust me, if it's anybody that knows, it's me.
man. Niggas like mythos, man.
Oh God! Oh fuck! That combo meter is just it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
We got on exit episode 6 coming up real soon if we don't be careful.
Which ain't a terrible thing. It's not a terrible thing.
It's not. It really isn't.
All right, man. Moving on. So we got some Impact news. We got some Impact news.
What we got?
All right, so
what the fuck Jeff Jarrett do this time?
No, it ain't Jeff Jarrett. Okay. Well, kind of. Jeff Jarrett might have something to do with it.
Jeff Jarrett always
he might have.
See,
he might have something to do with it. But so finally, though.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Coming.
Yeah, to TNA. What the fuck?
Yes. So Ken Shamrock, first TNA champion, former WWF superstar, former UFC fighter,
Intercontinental champion, UFC fighter, UFC Hall of Famer. Is he in the UFC Hall of Fame? I think
so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
Dude, shout out to Ken Shamrock was doing this shit before UFC had rules. That means this motherfucker was fighting 350-pound motherfucker, ain't even in his weight class, and he fighting these motherfuckers like it's blood sport, but for real.
Yeah.
No, it takes a dysfunctional motherfucker to do some shit like that.
He was out there burn knuckle fighting motherfuckers, just like out there just shot. Okay, all right, so this is gonna get us in trouble.
We had already, if we ain't got in trouble by now, I mean, shit.
Damn, I don't even know what I said. Shout out to One Glove Jemerson. Shout out. We went to school. We went to school with Art Jemerson's kids.
Okay.
Art One Glove Jemerson. Shout out to him. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Shout out to One Glove. All right.
Oh, we're just gonna keep going with this box of shit here. Fucking goddamn.
Moving on.
We got the goddamn T-bar up this motherfucker. Retribution.
Retribution.
This podcast is going to hell.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad. It's so bad. So The Rock, though. The Rock is going to show up on Impact because Ken Shamrock is getting inducted into the Impact Hall of Fame. Yep. And because Ken Shamrock and The Rock had a big feud in 1998, Ken Shamrock was just like, yo, me and him are homies. Rock, can you film the induction for me? And Rock was like, oh, yeah, dog, I have it.
Got his own production company, yeah.
Yes, $7 Productions. They're going to just film the fuck out of that shit. So,
yeah.
The Rock is gonna be on Impact, man. What's up with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with it, nigga. Hey, bro, the motherfucking Rock just sent Vince McMahon a fucking stimulus package from buying that goddamn XFL for the fucking with Alpha Entertainment. Vince can't say shit to that nigga. That nigga can do anything he want to do. If that nigga want to go to motherfucking TNA and record some shit and put it on USA, he'll do it.
That is true.
Vince can't say shit.
Bitch can't say a damn thing.
That nigga just got some investors and cashed out to Vince McMahon, dog. Nigga, I don't owe you shit.
Not a damn thing. And look, he was like, look, I'll just be Dwayne Johnson. They ain't got to say no Rock, nothing. They ain't got to say no Rock, no Pebble, no Stone.
Just like a nigga bail you out of jail for 10 grand, you talking about some, hey, bro, you owe me $5,000. Nigga, what? Hey, police, lock that nigga up.
Lock him back up. Nope, lock him back up. Put his ass back in jail.
Okay, just run it back in. Drinking too many of these, goddamn Cardinals. Motherfucking Cardinals are fucking losing. This motherfucking Tatis nigga, he ain't even a nigga. He from somewhere. He ain't a nigga though. I think his pops used to play for the Cardinals. Fernando, remember Fernando Tatis?
Oh yeah. Back in the day.
I think that's his son.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. Matt, Fact check me.
Scenario Sports. Fact check us. We be out here saying some crazy shit.
Boy, that train has left a long time ago. We've been saying some crazy shit.
It's gone. It's gone. So we didn't already talked about it, but the XFL. So we just heard the news also that the XFL gonna be back in 2022.
2022. I think
sir.
That's smart. I think Rock is doing to make sure that the coronavirus has had a vaccine. That all open arenas can be played in, all stadiums. And our Battlehawks are alive and well. We're coming back. Tamu might be coming because his ass got cut. He's no good and goddamn well. He wasn't taking Patrick Mahomes' spot unless that motherfucker got hurt.
No. And Kansas City is protecting Patrick Mahomes with all of their lives. The whole metropolitan area is just like, yo, Patrick, you can walk on our backs. Don't let your feet touch the ground.
Right.
None of that shit happen.
This motherfucker Patrick Mahomes just he's a minority shareholder of the fucking Kansas City Royals. This nigga got a contract and bought a baseball team. That's next door.
He didn't just go to Kansas City and buy a house. Like most motherfuckers buy a house. You know what I'm saying? They go, oh man, let me get some real estate in the city down play. This motherfucker bought a share of the baseball team.
Of a baseball team.
He bought a share of the other major sports team.
That's next door.
Yeah, that's next door. It's right across the parking lot. This motherfucker said, yo, listen, just in case a game is real hard and I want to go to sleep in Kaufman.
Right. I'm gonna just walk on over here.
I'm gonna just lay down over here, dog.
Right. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna just lay down in the middle of the field, and can't nobody say shit.
I'm just gonna go lay down in the Negro League Museum and
right.
So yeah, rock, yeah. Bring it back. Bring Tamu back. Let's get this back on. I feel so. A lot of the NFL is kind of pulling some WWE moves right now. They signing a lot of XFL cats.
Yep.
But these cats are not about to stick around. The majority of these cats are not about to stick around. In the NFL.
I'll say this. Rona has just invaded NFL. If you're a football fan, shout outs if you're in fantasy. If you have any, just giving you a heads up. I'm pretty sure you know by now. If you have anybody that plays in the Tennessee Titans or the Pittsburgh Steelers, break them niggas up and get them out of your lineup because them niggas not playing.
It's gonna be some sad cats to be like, oh,
yeah, they moved the bye week. So what my point is that Rona could probably start to impact NFL now. Because we don't know what the impact – those players that moved all around. Now, they got them quarantined or anything like that. But what it is that anything can happen. And you got to have depth. So, I mean, I'm excited to see, some XFL players in the NFL hopefully get their shot. Like my boy from who was at the Houston Rednecks. That dude wasn't no joke. These motherfuckers here, dog. I'm done, man. Turn this game off. Bro.
Yeah, I was –
Turn this shit off, dog. Turn this shit off, man. Fuck the San Diego man. I don't. You know what? Oh, Seth Rollins beat the shit out of fucking Rey Mysterio. This motherfucker 619. 619 these nuts.
You know why this is? It's because Seth Rollins ripped Rey Mysterio eye out. That's why the Padres are doing well right now because he ripped Rey Mysterio eye out on TV. No. Yeah,
What's next?
Moving on. So we're gonna move on to AEW. We're gonna move on to AEW news. So today, like I said, we're recording on October 2nd. Today is the 1-year anniversary of AEW Dynamite.
Yes, it is.
So AEW is gonna have the 1-year anniversary Dynamite show on October 14th. Which, side note, next Wednesday, October 7th. That was the rescheduled date for AEW here in St. Louis.
Here in St. Louis, yeah.
Which means that would have been Chris Jericho's 30-year anniversary here in St. Louis.
We got screwed again.
But they moved I just looked at the email. They moved it. They rescheduled to a date in 2021. So our ticket's still good. Our ticket's still good for that. But on the 1-year anniversary, so there was an article in Variety magazine that was about AEW, and it's basically talking about how 1 year later, they're still going on strong, even through the pandemic and all that. And they had a quote from Warner Media executives that are basically saying that they're really, really happy with the results that AEW has been able to provide.
Right.
So the media conglomerate, Warner Media, announced in January that it was extending its deal with AEW through 2023, while also adding a new 1-hour weekly show that would debut in 2021.
Okay.
With just AEW Dark's going from YouTube to TBS, basically.
Okay.
So, but AEW's ability to adapt to the pandemic has not only deepened the respect that Warner Media it has only deepened the respect that Warner Media executives have for the company. I think where the rubber met the road was during COVID, during when COVID hit, and watching Tony Khan pivot and grow, says Brett White's general manager of TBS, TNT, and True TV. He was able to keep those storylines going and put so many things together, even through a global pandemic. And that tells you everything you need to know about the DNA of that brand and that guy as a producer. So they also went on to say that Warner Media is just like, yo, we got comic books, we got toys, we got cartoons. They're basically saying they're in it for the long haul. They're saying that AEW as a brand will be intertwined in all of that. So from a year AEW Dynamite, man, what do you think about it so far? It's just a year.
So, okay, when they started, it was hot. It was the newest thing. Here's my critique. And IWC, time for you to give me the smoke.
Let's go.
It's time for another one of these rated R rants. AEW, and y'all probably already know what I'm about to say.
Mm-hmm.
There's no stories investors, and I'll say this: the stories aren't readily available for people who don't pay attention to AEW all the time. I think they need to focus more on trying to bring in new viewers as opposed to just dealing with the diehards. Because I feel like it's really just a diehard show. Because you got they're appeasing what the Dave Meltzer fans and stuff like that want, the flipping and flopping and dodging and dipping. Yo, invest in your stories. Invest in your stories and put it on TV. Don't put it just on YouTube. Because everybody, granted, now, the weirdest thing is, it's actually better on fucking YouTube because I can watch it anytime I want to. But my mind isn't wired right now to when I want to see a continuation of a storyline in pro wrestling to go on YouTube and watch. It's to watch it play out live or, on the network or on TV or whatever. Like, I think they need to shift focus and shift gears and maybe having more storylines play out more on television as opposed to it being on Being the Elite. Now I heard you just say that they're going to put Being the Elite on back, but they're going to put it on TNT or TBS.
No, so that's AEW Dark. So AEW already has an hour-long wrestling show with basically like basically like their NXT, where it's exactly like WCW Saturday Night was, where it's like the up-and-coming cats. That's where they have their matches. They build up their wins, losses, all that, and then when they're ready, like Will Hobbs, for example, big black dude that seemingly came out of nowhere and teamed up with John Moxley one week. He was a cat that was just kind of grinding on AEW Dark, and they make that progression from AEW Dark to Dynamite.
My biggest critique now is, okay, you done got this, it's hot, it's the new kid in town. Okay, now you done had a year to have fun with it. Now it's time to be serious and invest in it. It's time to get some character development going on, because there's only so much you're going to be able to do with just matches. You got it. WWE is, I feel like they're trying to turn a corner on that, and they're now investing in the storylines. They need to start doing that a lot more, and you need to start doing it on television, not on YouTube. You got to do that on TV, because that's how you get people to fucking want to tune in and watch. Like the whole family storyline with Roman Reigns and the Usos, I'm invested in that. I am.
Right.
I'm invested in that more than anything else that's on TV. Yeah. It's time to start having some stuff like that. Now Jericho is a gift. Jericho do what he wants. I mean, he's Jericho. You know what I mean? Right. I already know Jericho's gonna bring it, but now, I mean, start utilizing these top tier WWE guys that you invested money into to bring in, and start building on it. Start showing a reason why Vince made a mistake and not these motherfuckers. Why Vince McMahon did not fucking take the chance on them and put it on your television? Because you didn't just pay money just to see them do a fucking bunch of flip. Or maybe you did. I don't know. I just know the flipping and flopping and dodging and dipping don't just work, bro. You got to have some story invested into it. Give me the reason why you doing a flipping and flopping and dodging edition, and I give a fuck. How many times have I said that on this fucking podcast? A whole bunch of goddamn times.
All the time.
It still works. I don't know why you motherfuckers don't think it still works. It works. Fuck that.
So I actually both agree and disagree with you, but the part that I agree with you with is also my biggest critique of AEW, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. The thing that they need is very, very simple. So AEW actually has really, really, like, aside from being the elite, because honestly, now, like, being the elite, like when they first started AEW, it was actually like advancing storylines. Now being the elite is just like some goofy shit that they just kind of do, right? And it's like, okay, if it's centered around the Young Bucks, then they might like add it. It might add like, okay, the Young Bucks did this on television. Well, here, like, they was in the locker room. Here's what was happening in the locker room. But it's still like some little goofy shit. So being the elite really doesn't matter to the storylines. They tell some really, like, it's kind of like New Japan, basically, where it's like, if you follow New Japan, it's like, yo, they tell like year-long stories, like they let you forget about some shit and then bring it back and then remind you of the shit. But here's the problem. Here's the problem with AEW, and this is my biggest critique of it. And I actually realized it by watching Impact one week. I've been DVRing Impact, and the first thing that they did was they had a recap of everything that had fucking happened the week before. And I was like, this is exactly what the fuck AEW needs. Because, you know, like, I've been watching AEW for a while, but there's weeks I miss it just because it's like, nigga, it's the Rona. Like, wrestling don't hit the same way it did when fans is there. So, okay, cool. There might be a week that I miss. Or one of my critiques about AEW too, and it's good and bad, but they basically spoil the shit out of everything that happens. If you're not watching live, but you follow them on social media, you'll see everything that happens. So there's some weeks where it's just like, damn, something big happened. I don't even want to go back and watch the shit now because I already saw it. It lost the mystique. But the one thing, literally, the one thing that they could do, because they're telling a dope ass story with Hangman Page, Kenny Omega, and the Elite right now. They've been telling that story basically the entire duration of AEW, but you wouldn't know it because they don't recap it.
Right.
Like, and that was the part. This is the part also that I agree with you on, is that it is like the show is set up for the diehards, but they rely too much on, oh, you're a diehard, you already watched this shit, right? But bro, give me 3 minutes at the beginning of the show to just say, yo, this is where we're going. Yeah. Just so if you don't watch every week, you could drop in and be like, oh, okay, that's the shit I should care about. Right. That is literally even with like Brody Lee and in the Dark Order and shit like that. They've been doing some really, really good shit. Like with him and like he beat the shit out of Cody a few weeks ago. Cody came back, different look, different attitude, all that shit. They about to have a dog collar match next week. Right. But they don't recap the shit. Like Cody came out, it was really dope, visually cool, all that. Like Brody Lee's been cutting some killer ass promos, but they don't recap the shit. And then also they don't talk. Well, they'll put at the bottom of the screen like, yo, these are the AEW dark results. So you see who's winning, you see who's losing, you see all that shit. But they don't show no clips. They don't show none of that shit. And I understand they're trying to be the anti-WWE, and WWE does. They lean too much on it. They'll recap some shit that happened 5 minutes ago, and you've been sitting there and watching it the whole time. Like in a 3-hour show, they done recap the show 15 times. Like, motherfucker, I'm watching it. Like, nigga, stop. So that is the one thing. Like I feel like, and I feel like even with you, if you like dropped in one week and was just like, hey man, what's going on with AEW? Because it does. If you haven't been watching it week to week, it does seem like a bunch of random ass matches. Right. But then it's like, okay, cool. Well, they got from this match to this match because this shit happened. These motherfuckers are number one contenders over here. They fighting them for them. They expect you to just kind of have that shit as you go. and they have to not do that because everybody ain't watching this shit every week.
Right. Well, I know what group of individuals are going to be on the "you fucked up, you know your ass is doomed" award. They're definitely getting it. They're officially getting it now.
Oh my gosh!
As I turn to watch basketball now, but no, I agree with everything you just said. They're gonna get they're getting the John Jones Memorial because they didn't want their freedom and they didn't fucking put up a run. So yeah, I'm gonna let you finish before we do the intro, but they're getting the award this week from me, and they have nothing to do with pro wrestling. I don't care. They're getting the award because I wanted to give them. They pissed me off.
It's happening. It's happening in real time. It's happening in real time. So
breaking news: the Cardinals fucking lost to the motherfucking San Diego Padres.
It's all because Seth Rollins ripped Rey Mysterio eye out. That's Seth Rollins. See, if my daughter bring home a motherfucker that said that Seth Rollins.
I'm sorry. We're taking a quick break from pro wrestling real quick because RBS was here when this happened. The reason I'm so fucking invested in the baseball because I remember in 2011 that was one of the best times of my fucking life, and that fucking World Series win from Game 6 was one of the most epic days of my fucking life, and I can't really get into why it was because of the baseball game, but it was 4 other reasons why. That's something almost happened.
We're gonna say that for Patreon.
Okay, that's fine. But
4 other reasons.
Our city is in shit, and when we get something, the Cardinals is about the only fucking thing of hope that brings all of us together in some weird ass fucking way. I don't know why. For some reason, when the fucking Cardinals win the World Series, blacks and whites come together and we're happy for 3 to 5 hours. Yeah. We're all good, and then the next day is break those niggas up. But the city is unified by the fucking Cardinals. But every time they fucking lose, my little stream of hope disappears. And I'm tired of like all these right now, the goddamn Lakers. LA got all the goddamn championships. Lakers, they got the Lakers. They got now California, they got the fucking San Diego and the Dodgers playing together. I'm tired of you big market ass fucking towns that get all this bullshit. You get the best teams and the best housing market and your tax bracket sucks because your taxes are high.
Your tax bracket is ass.
Your tax bracket is ass.
It's
and
ass.
Your motherfucking price of living is ass crack. Fuck that. Okay. All right, but back to wrestling. I'm sorry. I just went on my rant. The Cardinals lost. We went down. I don't care. Fuck you, San Diego motherfuckers. I know Conan's a big San Diego fan and all, and I know our Rey Mysterio, of course, you're from San Diego. But we gonna see y'all motherfuckers again. When we do, we breaking our foot up y'all ass on God and them. And I don't know who them is.
I don't even know who them is. Damn, they got their own God and them award too. Well, I feel like there's only one person that can bring us out of this funk that we're in after seeing the Cardinals lose.
Who is this?
On this edition of New Jack City, we're gonna go back to 2010.
Oh God.
We did talk about TNA, we did talk about Impact. We're gonna go back to this little show called TNA Hardcore Justice and this promo backstage. New Jack City.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Oh no.
It also involves what's old girl name? That's probably another story for Patreon. But
yeah, it is.
Old girl, what was it Velvet Sky? Is that her name?
No, what was this girl's name? No, she has
SoCal Val.
SoCal Val, yeah.
SoCal Val.
Yeah, that's something to go on Patreon. Yeah.
Patreon.
Hey, bro, before you start, there was a reason Rona stopped us from going to WrestleMania. Because they knew that if this was going to be our last one, dude, I was about to pull all the stops for this one.
It was going to be rated R unhinged.
I was about to get us a convertible. We was chilling next to Dash. We was getting VIP, popping bottles. Corona knew we were going down to Tampa to be the absolute ass that you could possibly be as a black man. Because it was going to be the dumbest shit you've ever seen in nickerdom. Like, straight up.
In all of nickerdom. It was going to be rated R unhinged.
It would have been rated R unhinged. I was going to be shooting shots at chicks I know I probably wouldn't have a chance at, and I wouldn't care.
Hey, 2022 maybe, we'll see. But moving on, New Jack City, Hardcore Justice, 2010.
Oh God, no. He said, "What you go black?
You get back." Oh no,
New Jack, man, we gotta get him on the show.
We gotta get New Jack on the show.
Once you go black, you get bad credit. Once you go black, you get bad credit.
I like your scars.
Yeah. You know what they say about black men, right?
What?
Once you go black, you get bad credit.
Okay. I'll stay.
He pulled it back by her hair. He was like, Mustafa.
You can take this and go and do what you gonna do with it, bro.
Okay.
Where you gonna take her?
Okay. Nice.
Talk about.
Take this and do what you want to do with it.
Talk about.
Wait a minute, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Talk about. 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
You can take this and go and do what you gonna do with it,
Take
bro.
this and do what you want to do with it.
No.
You can't do that.
No.
You cannot do that.
What? No, you can't. No.
Oh, you can't say that.
You can't say that on television. He did.
You cannot do that. Take this and do what you want to do with her.
Do what you want to do with her. This was 10 years ago, y'all.
Oh.
10 years ago.
Oh man, maybe James Storm was trying to say, "Okay, wait a minute, stop."
Oh no. Hold on, wait.
James Storm was trying to tell me something. You know? Yeah.
Move it on.
Moving on.
Now she gone. You know what that make you?
Wait. Did he just say she going? Did this nigga just say she going?
He said, "Now that she gone."
Oh.
You know what that make you?
This nigga
You know
do
what
Jack, dog.
Now she gone. You know what that make you?
The bitch.
My bitch.
Your bitch?
My bitch.
I'm your bitch.
As of right now, my bitch.
That's a right now.
TNAWrestling.com. More videos.
Stage interview.
TNAWrestling.com.
I can't get. Oh my god.
TNAWrestling.com.
You know what that make? Now she gone. You know what that make you? How much more disrespectful can you be, man? Damn, New Jack.
Oh man, I literally found that right before I started the show, and I was like, I've never seen this before. What?
My bitch. Wait a minute. I'm still mad at how he had it. Mustafa fucking SoCal Val. How smooth he did it too.
He said, "Hey man, hey, you get do whatever you want with her." Like,
do what you wanted with her. Like, wait a minute.
You can't. No, you cannot.
You can't do that.
You going to jail.
You're going straight to jail. Oh.
Well, after that,
It's that time.
It's that time. It's really that time.
That time.
Rated R, go ahead and let them know about this prestigious award that we give every
let's
show.
bring it from the top. So from episode 1, well, no, it's like episode 3, I decided to bring in an illustrious award segment of our show, which is originally called the You Fucked Up, You Know Your Ass is Doom Award. So you want to know how you get this award, said person? How you get that award? It's as simple as this. If you are in the realm of professional wrestling and you do some dumb shit, we are the motherfuckers that tell you about yourself. And we send you a prestigious award called You Fucked Up, You Know Your Ass is Doomed. Now, fast forward to 2020, and we come with UCast is taking off on this highest endeavor. We decide to recrescent the You Fucked Up, You Know Your Ass is Doomed reward, if you will. We decided to give it a name change. And the reason being because one day we were deciding to do our little podcast, and we were listening to the news on Twitter and on the internet because we were quarantined, we couldn't do anything. And so I go on Twitter and I look at Twitter and see Mr. John Jones. And I see John Jones is in Albuquerque, New Mexico, getting a fucking DWI. He's getting a DWI in the middle of a global pandemic.
Why are you outside? What you doing outside, nigga? Why? For what? Why are you outside?
This motherfucker literally doesn't have anything to do because he's bored, and the whole world is fucking bored. But this motherfucker gets a fucking DWI in the middle of a day in a global pandemic. I mean, this motherfucker is in Albuquerque. This motherfucker is in fucking Istanbul. This motherfucker is in motherfucking goddamn Germany. This goddamn virus is in Turkmenistan, if that even fucking exists. It probably don't even exist. Turkmenistan is when you're smoking weed, and I just got it from Conan. But we decided to recrest the award from the You Fucked Up, You Know Your Ass is Doom award because this motherfucker John Jones didn't want his freedom. We decided to call it the John Jones Freedom Memorial Award. And how you get the award is just as simple. The motherfuckers, if you did in the realm of professional wrestling, you fucked up, we are the motherfuckers that tell you about yourself. Now, also, if you're in the realm of professional wrestling or outside of, and you say you're promising to do something and you don't do it, there's a guy named Adrian Broner, he's a boxer, and he decided to fight Manny Pacquiao. And he put it on goddamn that he said he was going to beat Manny Pacquiao. Well, Manny Pacquiao proceeded to beat the brakes off of
beat the dog shit out of his ass. Beat the brakes. That nigga couldn't stop. He got the brakes beat off his bitch ass.
So we decided to add a companionship award to the John Jones Memorial Freedom Award to the Adrian Broner on Goddamn Award. And it's real simple with that. If you're in the realm of professional wrestling and you promised you said you was going to do something and you came nowhere near to what the fuck you said you was going to do, you get that companion award. RBS, who's getting on the docket this week?
So interestingly enough, I didn't find nobody to get the On Goddamn Award. So either people
you know who gets the On Goddamn Award this week? It's the motherfucking St. Louis Cardinals. You motherfuckers said you was gonna be going to the motherfucking World Series, and y'all decided to let Tatis and the San Diego Padres put their foot far up y'all ass. Now I gotta wait another fucking 66 months until fucking spring training until y'all come out and fucking disrespect me and disappoint me again. Get y'all shit together. Fucking spend some money. Get these stupid ass pitchers out here who don't need to be pitching when they can't pitch, and spend some money and get some top tier talent because we need fucking help. And I'm tired of losing. The goddamn World Series was right for us. The goddamn Cubs is out. The goddamn they got fuck. Who gets the award this week?
So the recipient of the John Jones's Freedom Memorial Award this week is I'm pretty sure he's gotten the award before, but it is the man Ryback.
Yeah, he gets this dumb motherfucker wants to fucking go after Ezekiel Elliott. Yeah, he gets the motherfucker.
Oh, that's another one. I'm not even talking about that one. I don't even talk about that one. I need you to speak on that one first. I feel like it's not even as bad as the one that I got. But speak on the Ezekiel Elliott one first.
Oh, okay. So Ezekiel Elliott, the running back for the Dallas Cowboys, he's from St. Louis as well too. Mm-hmm. But he's a tattoo enthusiast. He likes getting tattoos. So of course, in a running back likes he he does this all the time because he wants to get fed. Feed me the ball. I want to run. So he decides to get a tattoo on his stomach that says, feed me.
Yep.
This nigga Ryback decides to fucking sue or go and take legal actions against Ezekiel Elliott for trademark infringement on a tattoo. On a tattoo?
What?
Yes. He wants to get paid because he's showing off a tattoo that says feed me on his stomach.
Nigga, you can't trademark a tattoo.
Yeah. That's hey man, that's what Mr. Reed said he wanted, man.
Wait, does Ryback think that Tupac trademarked Thug Life?
Well, no, he trademarked, I guess, because feed me. But I'm pretty sure that nigga Ezekiel Elliott was saying feed me before Ryback was.
Ryback's whole shit was feed me more.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's not the same. Hold on. It's remember Vanilla Ice sample the motherfucker.
I guess I remember Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice sampled that shit and he was like, yo, under pressure is do.
Right.
Do. And then mine is do. It's an extra do. Motherfucker, it's an extra do in your shit. It's an extra do in your
that might be the secondary name of the extra. It's an extra do.
It's an extra do. Ryback, it's an extra do in what you say. Right. You can't trademark the whole phrase and then a piece of the bro on a tattoo. He's not even Ezekiel Elliott just got a tattoo, just a tattoo, nigga. He didn't come up with a t-shirt with your face on it.
Let me look it up.
Oh my gosh.
So you motherfuckers don't think I'm lying. Ryback sues Elliott.
You got to be kidding me.
Oh no, okay, he's considering. But still that counts. Yeah.
That's how you know that's some bullshit.
Give me administrative rights because apparently it's on TMZ. That's how serious he is about it.
I think you got the ability to share.
Let me see here. Motherfucking Ryback.
Oh God, no.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
WWE star Ryback threatens legal war with Ezekiel Elliott over feed me trademark.
This motherfucker.
So ex-WWE star Ryback is threatening a legal war with Ezekiel Elliott. Yeah, that Ezekiel Elliott, claiming the Cowboys player has no right and feed me trademark despite the Arby's new tax. I'll tie him for years, Ryback said this week. He ain't used it. So he better get a good tattoo artist to go have him cover that shitty tattoo up on his stomach.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. You know Ryback ain't got no Ezekiel Elliott money no more. You know he ain't got no Ezekiel Elliott money no more. He not tying shit up in court. He not tying his shoes in court. Look at them little buddies he got on in that YouTube video.
That nigga wearing Karl Malone's, man.
He got some Sonic the Hedgehog Sagas on in that YouTube video. He not tying shit up in anything. He got Velcro on them shoes right now.
So if you're unfamiliar, Ryback popularized the phrase "feed me more" during his time in the WWE, and it became so big crowds chanted it at arenas for years. Ryback claims he now owns the trademark for the phrase, and when he heard Elliott apply for a similar feed me trademark this month, he was straight up pissed. Quote, "This is exactly my phrase," Ryback said. It's exactly it, and it's the same meaning, and that will cause confusion.
You don't play football.
You don't play football. Ryback says he believes Elliott, a wrestling fanatic, actually stole his whole feed me bit from watching him in the squared circle. To be fair, this isn't anything new for Zeke.
Right.
He's been doing his feed me routine since he entered the NFL in 2016. So wait a minute. Was Ryback even getting his push in 2016?
No.
Was Ryback even in WWE in 2016?
I was like, when was the last time Ryback was in WWE? Hold on, man. Now I gotta look at this. I feel like he might have still kind of been around in WWE in 2016. Yeah, he left WWE in 2016.
If this nigga was in the WWE in 2016, we have a problem.
August 5th, 2016 is when he got released. When Ryback got released.
So the NFL season doesn't start until September, motherfucker.
What?
No.
What?
To be fair.
Hold on. Wait. Talk about. So does Ryback think that the motherfucker who wrote Little Shop of Horrors, when you talk about Feed Me Seymour, should that motherfucker sue Ryback?
No.
Does that motherfucker have the
no
ambivalence over Feed Me?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Are you kidding me?
To be fair, this isn't anything new for Zeke. He's been doing his Feed Me routine since he entered the NFL in 2016, and even got a massive tat on his belly to immortalize it this offseason. There it is there. So where's the more? First of all, oh my God. So does fucking goddamn Shaquille O'Neal or fucking Braun Strowman get sued by DC Comics for having a goddamn Superman fucking tattoo right there?
Right.
Do you get sued by them?
Is CM Punk gonna get sued by Pepsi?
Like Pepsi?
For having Pepsi
Are you
tattoo on his
shitting me?
arm?
You fucking shitting me, Ryback? Unclear how the trademark office will rule on the decision. But Ryback says he's more than willing to fight the legal battle against Elliott over the phrase. In the meantime, he's slamming the NFL All-Pro for even attempting to make the move. Quote, I think it's low-life scum shit, quite frankly. Ryback said. You're literally trying to latch onto somebody else's brand and then take it and make it your own.
You have the most generic
Ryback
brand
continue.
of all time.
It's like, come on, be a little more creative.
What the entire fuck? What?
Rebuttal, please.
Well, so on that note, since we just about to talk about how crazy Ryback is, the reason why I nominated him for this award, because that's crazy as shit. Ryback a couple weeks ago tweeted, and I quote, I firmly believe the world would be a better place with Dave Meltzer 6 feet under. This dude Ryback.
He just wished death upon somebody.
He just wished death on a dude that write about pro wrestling. This dude writes about pro wrestling and has been writing about pro wrestling since the 70s, and you wish death on him.
Pure death, yeah. He did.
Ryback should have his freedom die. If you wish death on Ryback's freedom, because he need to go to jail for being egregious and wishing death on people.
And then being egregious and going after Ezekiel Elliott. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking on that shit.
For being egregious and thinking that you could trademark a thing that every human on earth does.
Feed me.
Every human on earth requires being fed, and he thought he could trademark that shit.
If that's the case, he needs to sue Slim Jim, because Slim Jim was saying that shit too.
Break them niggas up. Just break them niggas up. Break them niggas up. I'm tired. Break them niggas up.
Break them up. Break them up. Ryback, you get the you fucked up, you know your ass is doomed, a.k.a. John Jones Memorial Freedom Award. And then I'm going to go down on Spruce real quick and drop off this goddamn award at the Busch Stadium. And then I'm going to take a picture of it and send it to you.
Just sit it right there at the front gate. Just sit it right there. Right there on Spruce. Oh, man. All right, man. Before we get out of here, we got to do our actually illustrious segment where we highlight a black pro wrestler that is doing something in the realm of professional wrestling.
Yes.
The I'm Black Y'all segment.
Let's go. Who we got on the docket this week?
So the I'm Black Y'all segment, this guy, if you haven't been watching Ring of Honor, which a lot of people haven't, but I'm going to highlight this guy anyway, because shout out to him. He just got married last weekend, this past week or his last weekend. His now wife is actually in Impact. So they had kind of a cross-promotional small wedding. You know, they had masks on and shit, didn't invite nobody. So I'm like, good. I'm going to highlight him for that too. But, he goes by the name of Jonathan Gresham.
Okay.
So Jonathan Gresham, dope pro wrestler in Ring of Honor. He's currently signed to Ring of Honor, and he is currently one half of the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions with, I think, somebody else that we've covered on the I'm Black Y'all segment, Jay Lethal.
Yeah, we have.
Yes. So him and Jay Lethal are the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. So shout out to them, black dudes in Ring of Honor doing their thing. So Gresham has worked for many promotions such as CZW, where he was a former CZW World Heavyweight Champion, Westside Extreme Wrestling, Chikara, IWA, Mid-South, Full Impact Pro. He was in TNA for a while, and he was also in Evolve. He's wrestled in over 15 countries. Also, this dude, he was one of the cats to play Suicide in TNA for a while.
Okay,
so this dude, he also has his own wrestling school. He was trained by Curtis Hughes. So shout out to Mr. Hughes, Kansas City's own Mr. Hughes.
Yep.
And he has his own wrestling school as well. So he's out here teaching cats how to wrestle. Really dope ass proficient wrestler himself. Master of the octopus stretch. So that is, if you haven't got a chance to watch any Jonathan Gresham matches, check those out. If you're into just real good technical wrestling, I would probably say if he was gonna go up to any of the big two right now, well, surely the big three. Let's count Impact. He'll probably go to Impact to be there with his wife.
Right.
But aside from that, he probably would find a home either in NXT or AEW.
Right.
And that's kind of the realm that he would fit into best. He's a smaller guy. He's only like 5'4", so he not gonna go main roster, but he would do his thing. Probably he might even be like a Daniel Bryan, might even be like a producer type of cat. You know
Okay.
Shout out to Jonathan Gresham. Congratulations to you for getting married. You and Jordan Grace, his now wife. Shout out to y'all.
There you go. Boy, this was a doozy here, man. Goddamn Cardinals pissing me off. Fucking Ryback on some crazy ass shit.
This is what happens when we record shows on Friday night and drink before we get on.
Yeah, or during.
Yes. But y'all, we appreciate y'all listening to us. I'm RVS. You can find me at FrenchIso6, FRANCHICE06. Also, follow me Facebook, the RVS Book, Rated R. Where can they not find you at?
Well, you can't find me on no other fucking social media platform except really pretty much Twitter at R_ATD_R. You got to put up the request. Do it again. It's going to go in here.
I might just have it fly across the screen real quick. Like
that shit going to be funny as hell when I see this shit. Yeah, y'all, I'm just taking a break from social media right now. You got to do time for the positive talk. You got to take a break from fucking social media sometimes, man. Just break away from that shit because that shit will fuck with your head. Like, if you're dealing with a bunch of shit, like I know I'm dealing with some shit, and trying to stay on the positive and on the up and up. Get off social media for a little bit sometime and get your mind clear. And number motherfucking 2, again, it's coronavirus out here. You motherfucking the POTUS just got the shit as fucking saying that it don't exist and playing around, and now his ass got the shit. So what more do you want to do now? What more do you want? Wear your goddamn mask, y'all, man. And now you're not wearing your mask to fucking just protect yourself. You can protect other people as well too from your dirty ass.
So filthy, non-washing your hands after you take a dump.
Wear your fucking mask, man. It ain't just wear the motherfucking mask, and then when you get home, take the bitch off. You good? Like, quit bitching about it. Stop wearing it and save your motherfucking lives. Just wear your goddamn mask. Or you just want to be out here raw dog in the air. You gonna raw dog in the air? You gonna catch some shit. It ain't what you want.
Raw dog in the air.
Raw dog in the air, you get fucked up.
On that note, hit us up. Hey, comment right here on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, comment below. Hit us up. Let us know what you think about me saying CM Punk ain't shit no more. Let me know what you think about me saying that.
Hey, you a CM Punk fan? I can't believe you said that.
Hey, listen, I can't believe I said it. But let me know. Comment below if you got something to say about Rated R saying that all the flipping, flapping, running, and dodging and all that shit is some bullshit. The story's still
bullshit. And I'll talk to your ass to death about it, and I'll bring in some legends to talk to you about it, and they gonna agree with me.
Yep. Let us know below what y'all think, man. Also, hit us up at our website. That is prowrestlingblack.org.
That's a real website. Prowrestlingblack.org.
Yes, sir. And last but not least, hit us up on Facebook. We coming for you, wrestling cast fans on Facebook. We got like 14 people in there. It's actually pretty cool. I just started posting on there a little bit more.
Okay, I gotta get back.
Get some conversations and shit.
I gotta get back on Facebook and start communicating.
I would say, hey, that's the only thing I get on Facebook for. That's it. I get on. I post some shit and I get the fuck off. You might not hear from. You might not. If I post something and you comment, you ain't gonna hear from me for a complete day. But I will get back to you within 24 hours.
There it is.
All right, y'all. I'm RVS for Rated R, man. We are out.
We out in a minute, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, shit.
You want it? You got it. You want me to get crazy? I'll get crazy. Sitting here apologizing. For what? Because I gotta fight 3 guys? 3 guys trying to kill me? I'm a gang member, baby. Remember that.